Hello everyone, my name is Ayodeji Alfred from the Broke Lagosian. You're welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about how saying no can help you win with money. Please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. You can also share the content in this video with your friends and families if you find it very interesting and exciting. Now, the word no is something I hate in every single context, be it in trying to get an employer's attention or in the more mundane things like getting a girl's attention. Okay, pun intended. Getting a girl's attention is not really mundane, but you get the drift. It's a word I hate so much and loathe so much that because I hate it and loathe it so much, I don't want to hear it. I also find it difficult to say. And I think many people or many of us also find it difficult to say this word and use the word no. But when it comes to winning with money, this word is something we just have to learn to say and practice to say. Say it out loud. No. It doesn't kill saying it, right? And especially because the word represents a lot of things. To us, it may represent self-discipline and self-control. In essence, we have money at our disposal and we can choose and direct where we expect the money to go because we have a bit of control over ourselves and over the expectations others have of us in relation to money. It is easy to say no when you really don't have anything, but it is in the more mundane, everyday decisions where saying no with money adds up. Saying no to a cup of coffee may mean nothing, but saying no to a cup of coffee over a period of time might eventually add up to something. Now, a typical example of saying no was in relation to a guy who was on one of my friend's groom's team. And the color for the groom's team was a navy blue suit. And the guy had a navy blue suit already in his wardrobe. What he did was to just say, "Hey guy, I have a navy blue suit. Can I wear this? I'm going to make sure I dry clean it." Rather than caving into the pressure of saying, "I'm going to buy a new navy blue suit because that is what everybody is buying." There's something about saying no, especially when it comes to our self-esteem and a sense of being self-assured around the people who are closest to us. To those closest to us, saying no might mean declining to buy that shiny new hair that your friend just imported from India or from Peru or from wherever they come from. It may even mean saying no to your religious leader who is asking for that extra or that additional special offering. Saying no could also mean declining to buy that particular asoebi because you've had enough for the year. Or saying no could also mean declining to go out on that boys' Friday night hangout where popping a bottle of champagne or popping a bottle of NSC is going to set you back a couple thousands of naira. Saying no is one of the rites of passage of adulthood that we all have to learn. And we have to learn that saying no will not just give us peace of mind, but we also have to learn that no is enough. Saying no is enough in itself without having to explain ourselves to anyone. In fact, even if you feel like you need to explain yourself to someone, maybe your close friend or someone very important to you, you should be able to explain yourself in a way without feeling guilty, knowing fully well that this person is going to understand the situation or the constraints you find yourself in if they really and truly care about you. However, it is not enough to say no to other people. Saying no to yourself is also one very important thing that you need to learn how to do. So for example, I have a demon that I need to battle or that I've been battling in terms of saying no to myself. When I identify a consumer product that I really desire, all the dopamine in my brain cells begin to fire and will not come to rest until I have acquired that product or that thing I need to acquire. And with the rise of consumerism, it's something to note that manufacturers have used what we call planned obsolescence. They keep selling us the idea that this year's model is newer, is faster, it's more responsive than the last year's model, even when we as a consumer cannot really understand the difference. In fact, it's been reported that some tech companies would deliberately slow down older versions of their product just to get us to buy the newer versions of the product. So one of the strategies that I have personally used in my life to reduce consumerism is to ensure that whenever I see a product I really desire, but I know that I do not need, I tend to just shut off every YouTube advert. So I'm not viewing that site on YouTube. I'm not viewing that product rather on YouTube. I'm not trying to expose myself by searching the product online, because the moment I keep doing that, I realize that I may be unable to say no to myself, especially with all the clever marketing that is out there. In summary, it is easy and very easy to focus on short-term financial goals while neglecting your long-term view with money. And as a matter of fact, when people want to disrupt your financial goals or your financial plans that you've carefully laid out, they do it at a moment's notice. Someone just comes to you and tries to disrupt your budget without giving you an advance notice. It is then up to you to understand that it is your responsibility to protect your money by sticking with a budget, just like we discussed in any of the past videos. So until next time, please like and subscribe and learn to say no. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and bye.